I speak all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy power, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
This is not your only captivity. Your first captivity was in Egypt. This now is the modern day Babylon, the modern day Egypt. You are now in the second stage of your captivity. And this is why now you will catch more hell than you ever before have seen. There will be things that happen to you now that there never have happened before.
Read. I am the Lord thy power, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
You should not serve money. You should not serve any power that's under the Most High. Anything, any power that exists, He is the authority of all power. That is the only power that you're supposed to represent. And because you do not represent Him as you're supposed to, this is why you're catching the hell that you're going through. Your problem, I can look right at you. You like to look nice physically on the outside, but on the inside you're going through hell. Your kids don't even respect you. Your kids are taking over your household. In your community, the kids are turning the project into a slum.
That's right.
This is the hell that you're facing. But for y'all to walk through here shopping, that's only to hide your pain. Read.
Exodus 20:4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image,
any physical image that is in the heavens, that is in the earth, that is in the sea. You are not supposed to idolize anything. You are not supposed to get homage to any power but the power of the Heavenly Father. Read.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
When you get in trouble, I want to see if money can bail you out. I want to see if that big emblem, that big idolism, money will bail you out. Money is only hiding your pain. When Wall Street falls, I want to see what you have then. When spiritual knowledge is no more granted to you, I want to see what you do then. You're going to say, where's them brothers that wanted us to hear the word of the Most High? We will not be here. They're already building institutions. They're already building certain things to wipe us out. We are not doing this for money.
Right.
We're doing this because of the love of our Heavenly Father. He is sanctioning us to do His power. We were in that dreadful net the same as you were. It is not that I wanted to come without it. He gave grace unto us to tell you His word.
Verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them.
When you go shopping, you are bowing down to the Edomite's Lord. You are bowing down to Satan. You are giving homage to Satan. You are saying, this is what we respect.
That's right.
And by doing that, you're dishonoring the Heavenly Father. Now it seems like you're doing all right. But believe me, they're holding secret counsel to destroy your ass. And I did say ass. They are holding secret counsel to destroy every black, Puerto Rican, Haitian, hold that sign up. Where's my sign up? If you are part of this nation, this is what you are. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. This is what makes up Israel. Not them imposters over there on the west side of Jerusalem. That is the fake Jerusalem.
Right.
The real Jerusalem is on the west side. And you need to know that that's your homeland. The reason why it's desolate, because we sinned before the Most High. And when we sinned, the Most High gave us a dispossess. He took us out of our land and scattered us all around North America and the other countries. So all you black people that's going shopping, you're only increasing your sins. You know you're hiding pain. Your kids don't even respect you. Most women now gotta wear wigs because they're bald-headed. They're bald-headed because they run their damn mouth too much. They bald-headed because they don't respect their Heavenly Father. They bald-headed because they don't know what the right man to look for. The right man to look for is a fearful man that fear the Heavenly Father. And I don't mean cold fear, I mean the respect of the Heavenly Father you do not give him.
That's right.
How you can find out where you at is like this. Read.
For I, the Most High, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquities of the fathers.
Don't let nobody tell you that the Most High is not jealous. He's telling you that he is a jealous power. He is jealous that you went from him to Satan. Walking around here with your pants all the way up your ass. That's no man. That's not a man. That's the mentality of jailhouse. Pronouncing that you gay. That's what that is. Men do not walk down the street with their pants halfway down their ass.
Right.
So women now are having a hard time finding men. Because the law is now that you will not grant anything in this world unless you go under the indoctrination of homosexuality.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
There was not enough time in life for you to pay for all the sins of the past. So what he did, he ventured on to the next generation, meaning that your kids will inherit the generation of your forefathers. But now, because you have done worse than your forefathers, you will bear your own sin. And this is what you're bearing witness to now. Your kids don't give you respect because you're getting high with your kids. A grandmother is a grandmother at 32 years old.
Right.
What do the hell a woman know at 32 years old to be a grandmother? There's no experience there. Most women don't know what type of man to look for because the house has been divided. The father is no longer there for the woman to get an image of a man. And the same thing as a woman. Read.
6th verse. And show mercy unto 1,000 of them that love me and keep my commandments.
The 1,000 of them is very little, but them are the blessed. The one that dare to throw away evilness and to not do what evil is.
Right.
The ones that dare to do what is naturally good that the Most High gave them. This is the 1,000. This is the ones that humble themselves and respect the Most High with the utmost respect and fear.
7th verse. Thou shalt not take the name of the Most High power in vain, for the Most High will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
When you call on him just to be calling on him because it's a thing to say.
Right.
You don't do that. You don't bring his name to that low level.
Right.
You call on him when you need him. He wants you to call on him.
That's right.
But not for no nonsense. Not for no nonsense. He knows what you need. He knows what you want. He knows what you got to have. But he wants you to come to him and ask him. You did not create him. He created you. So all you fathers that's fathering your child, I salute you. Continue to show them kids, them kids how to be men. Because if you leave it to Esau, Esau will make a faggot out of it.
That's right.
He will make your children under homosexuality, like his children are.
Right. Read. 8th verse. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Remember this holy day. Even if you're pretending that you're not listening, remember this day. Go home and get on your knees and thank the Most High for whatever good things that you have. Because it is only him that gave it to you. It's him that gave you the energy. It's him that gave you the food.
Right.
It's him that gave you a shelter over your head.
Right.
You think you did this on your own? He woke you up this morning.
That's
he breathed life into you. You got nothing to do with it without his grace. Read.
9th verse. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
You got 6 days to labor.
Right.
And not from Monday. From Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Friday night is the beginning of the Sabbath. Saturday night is the end of the Sabbath.
That's
so
right.
You got all between there to do what you want to do within righteousness. Within righteousness.
Right. Read. 9th verse. 6 days shalt thou do all thy labor. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Most High power. In 8, thou shalt not...
And see what you're doing? On his holy day, you are not home with your children, giving praise and praising the Most High. Instead, you're feeding Esau's worldly bubble.
Right.
You're feeding your own captivity by shopping on this holy day. The only shopping you're supposed to be doing is shopping for his word to make your life more prosperous. But what do? You dishonor him by going to Esau's power.
Right.
That shopping and doing them only things, that's only to deceive you, to hide your pain. I dare you to go home, turn off the TV, turn off the radio, turn off any distraction, and just deal with your own thoughts. Then and only then will you see your own evil. But as long as you have distractions, you think you're doing all right. Because that's just feelings. It's not about feelings. We're in a spiritual warfare on high-minded places. Read.
10th verse. But the Sabbath day is the Sabbath of the Most High Power. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy sons, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Any of your children, any livestock, any business, or anything that is physically possessed, you must put it down and make only the Heavenly Father your power. You're supposed to only honor Him, because when you dishonor Him, if He know you don't love you, He will strike down your kids. He will strike down the thing that's the closest to you, just to make you understand that He's in charge. So you really don't have no other choice but to go back to Him. You people walking around, not bear witness to His word, you are the ones that's going to suffer. If He don't suffer you, He will suffer your kids. This is the higher authority. I thought I was bad. I thought I was Mr. It, until I brought myself down to my knees. And where there was nothing left, then I decided to go to the Father. I'm not saying He took me back because I was praying. He just gave mercy unto me. So if I can receive that mercy, you can receive that mercy.
That's right.
You think I'm a chump because I'm teaching this word? Teaching this word blesses my children, blesses my brothers, blesses everything that I touch. I'm no longer going through the hell that you're going through. And that same opportunity is for you too. We don't have to pronounce ourselves, yeah, we here. We don't have to put on clothing to pronounce ourselves. We pronounce ourselves by obeying our Heavenly Father.
That's right.
And He's the one that gives us blessings. He's the one that's going to protect us when this nuclear war breaks forward. There's no shelter for you. There is no shelter for you. This is a war between the rich and the poor. If you don't believe me, what you think the trade market is about? When China decides to go to war with this Turkey that you got as the president, then that's when y'all gonna feel the repercussions.
That's right.
That's when you're gonna need more than money to relieve your soul, to relieve your spirit. Read, brother.
11th verse. For in 6 days the Most High made heaven and earth and the sea and all that in them is, and rested the Sabbath day. Wherefore the Most High blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
He gave you all of this, all that you possess in this earth, and He only asks you to one day to give Him homage, to one day to respect what He gave you. And you don't even have time to thank Him. You don't have to drop to your knees. You can just humble yourself to Him and say, Father, thank you. But instead of you doing that, you're out here shopping, playing this music. This music that you're listening to is dynamic.
That's right.
That's why it's got you in a dynamic spirit. Fagotism, homosexuality. This is what you paged into, because it's showing you the only way you're going to make it is to join that cult. Homosexuality, fagotism, and the rest of that evil, wicked stuff. Read.
12th verse. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Most High Power giveth thee.
How many of y'all suffering now because you disrespected your parents? If your parents is not here, you're disrespecting the parent of all parents. And that's the Most High and His only begotten Son, the Mashiach Yahushai, who y'all call Jesus Christ.
That's right.
You don't even give Him homage. And that's where you need to go.
Read. 13th verse. Thou shalt not kill.
Stop killing your brothers and sisters. Stop doing Esau's job. We do not need to kill each other.
Right.
That's a curse that's putting down on us because we're being disobedient to the Most High. Do you know when you kill each other, there's nothing for your kids to get strength from?
Right.
You're leaving them to the wolves because they have no guidance.
Read. 14th verse. Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Stop messing with the other brother's woman.
Right.
Stop that that hoishness.
Right.
You males need to stop that hoishness. You females need to stop that hoishness. That's not really in your nature. But when you take it on, you inherit the sins of that nature. The spirit will complement the spirit. If you're evil, evil will complement evil.
Fine.
If you're righteous, righteous will complement righteous.
Fine.
Right.
So don't be surprised. Oh, why is this happening to me? Check out what you're doing. Check out your ways and actions. Check out how you live it.
Fine.
Build strength within.
Fine.
Read.
15th verse. Thou shalt not steal.
The only person you're going to steal from is your brothers and sisters. You are not going to the Edomites' world and steal from them. Even if you get a white-collar job. You know what the Edomites got a problem with? Every time he teaches a black man how to do something evil and get caught, he tell on the white man that taught him.
Right.
That's the problem the Edomites have with you. But it don't matter, because you sold your soul anyway by working for it. Yes, you have to eat. Yes, you have to feed your family. Yes, you have to clothe yourself. But do all of that in righteousness.
Right.
Let them know you only going for so far. If you deal with the righteous power, he will not let that evilness possess you. Read.
16th verse. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor.
Stop lying against your brothers and sisters. All the evil traits, you do more than Esau. So I don't want to hear that stuff about the white man this, the white man that. You do it to your own self. We did it back then, and we're doing it to ourselves now. We are the destroyers of ourselves. Stop giving other nations that power over you. If you don't stick your hand out, he won't be able to pull your hand with what he want to pull your hand with. Read.
17th verse. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox.
If another man's woman look good, tell that man you're blessed. Don't go after his woman, because what she has for him might be a curse for you.
Right.
Honor that brother, respect that brother, ask that brother, how did you get this?
Right.
How did you get this?
Right.
Let him bless you with the knowledge of how he did it, and then you seek. But even before you seek, pray to the Most High to grant you that.
Right.
But be ready to take care of that responsibility.
That's right. Nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor.
Don't be jealous of nothing nobody else got, because it might not be meant for you. Only do what you got. Only be responsible for what you got. Whatever you have that's in righteousness, treat it with goodness, and it will prosper. In the name of the Most High, Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who you knuckleheads call Jesus Christ.
Right.
Read.
And all the people saw thunderings and lightnings, and the noise of trumpet, and the mountain smoking.
When Moses brought the laws to us from the Most High, it was so unbearable that we had to ask Moses, oh, Moses, go up there and see what the Most High is doing, because we can't stand his power. So the Most High granted that. Went up there in the mountains, a sacred mountain, where nobody can place their feet.
Right.
Unless the Most High sanctioned it.
Right.
And he gave Moses these laws and these commandments, so you would be able to live righteously.
That's right.
And when before he can bring the laws back, you went right back to your wickedness. After fleeing from Egypt, where they was persecuted, you got so adapted to doing wickedness that you couldn't even wait for the righteous food to come down to you.